Interior, I love those guys. So they take double teams for us DNs to free us up. But it's obviously stuff that we can improve on, but I think we're doing really well and we're on the right track.
Zane Durant's getting a lot of attention right now, maybe not always in the stats, but people are starting to really notice what he's doing. Can you comment on how disruptive he is from the interior?
Yeah, I think he's been disruptive since his freshman year. Everybody sees his athletic abilities as far as, his strength and speed. But yeah, out here he's always working, he's always putting the time in, so just now it's just seeing him reaping the benefits that he's been putting in since really high school, but freshman year since I've known him.
How would you assess how Abdul has come along since he moved over to the end in the spring?
I think he's definitely gotten better. Obviously, it was a new position at first, but now, second nature to him. Obviously, he's strong and he's physical and he's fast, so he didn't lack in any of those areas, but now he's just learning the game. He's learning to look down the line when there's a puller coming, all those little things that you don't necessarily get a linebacker. He's learned, and obviously you see he's leading us in sacks and things like that, so he's been playing really well.
One of the big things about Wisconsin's quarterback is the quick release. So how have you and along with the rest of the D-line been working on trying to stop that and counter that in the game?
They have a great team. They have a good O-line. But, a lot of the teams we play are going to try to get the ball out quick or seven-man protect. Like, we're aware of that. Most teams aren't going to try and block me, Abdul, Zane, Devon. All of us were one-on-ones. So, we're going to be used to it. But just getting our hands up if we can't get to the quarterback in time and, just playing fast, I think we're going to be fine.
Where have you seen Max and Jalen Harvey kind of develop, and what was it like to take a step back last week and maybe get more of a look at them?
Yeah, they've been doing really well, especially Max. I see him improve a lot. It's just not thinking as much. Obviously freshman year, it's a lot to take in, but now that he's been here for a couple months and played a little bit in some games, man, he's been doing really well. But Jalen, all those guys, they're improving each week as well.
What stands out about Max? Because we haven't seen a lot of him.
Yeah, I would say he's smart and he's fast. When he's not thinking, he's definitely a problem. But sometimes, just like I said, just thinking a lot and knowing the plays and things like that can get in the way. But right now, he's on fire in practice. He's doing what he's supposed to do. So I think you're going to see a lot more of him.
Dani, how far has Anthony Donko come from the guy who was repping a tackle during Peach Bowl prep last December?
He's definitely going a long way. Obviously, like you said, last year he didn't really start and play a whole lot, but now he's doing really well. In practice, we getting a great look. And he's only a sophomore, which is crazy, but he's one of our best linemen. So going against him in practice is great for me and him. He's gotten faster. He knows how to disguise things. As a young tackle, a lot of times they would give keys away, run past, where they're going, all those things. He's getting really good at disguising those things.
Anthony told us this week that going against you and Abdul, he hasn't faced better defensive ends in game action yet. I'm not asking you to rank him among offensive tackles he's faced, but you said for a young guy he's impressed. Does he feel like he's one of the more top-end Big Ten tackles in terms of your experience?
Yeah, I think since I've been here, since freshman year, going against Olu and Caden, and now going against Drew and Anthony, in my opinion, there's no better tackle that we played. Just in practice, it's physical as hell. Like anybody who comes to our practice, you're going to see we actually going full speed against each other. So that's how we get better, and that's how we've been playing really well so far because we're physical team up front.
How does the defensive line feel going into a Wisconsin team that averages 194 rushing yards a game? How do you guys feel in the run game after giving up almost 190 yards against USC?
Yeah, it's regular team. I'm not too worried about it. I don't think our D-line is extremely worried about it. Obviously, they're a great team. They have a good running back, good quarterback, good O-line. But we're not going to make it anything bigger than what it is. Just our next opponent, in my opinion.
How is going up against guys like Olu and Drew and Donko? How have they helped you kind of develop?
Yeah, like I said, practice is physical, so now that we're going into games and things like that, it's just second nature, playing physical. You can develop bad habits a lot of times if you're going against weaker players in practice, but there is no weak player in our practice. So, we have great habits and it's physical. So.
It seems like a month ago, but after that USC game, after the initial celebration, you kind of collapsed on the field. Was that exhaustion, or were you tired, or
Which
mentally?
Game?
The USC game.
Collapse on the field?
Yeah, you were laying on the field. I don't know if you remember it, or was it a blur to you?
I don't know. Did I come out? Like what?
No, after the game, after the celebration. I'm sorry.
After
Sorry
the
to
game.
explain that well
Yeah. I was just laying, man. It was a little hot, so I was just enjoying the scenery, you know.
The California sky.
Yeah. I was just I was fine though. Yeah, it was a great time.
I meant, was it like an emotional time for you?
Oh
I guess
yeah,
is what
hell
I was
yeah,
getting
yeah,
at.
definitely, yes. It was a close win. Like, you know, it could have went either way, but we stayed together as a team. And like since I've been here, we've lost some of those close games, and it just felt good. Especially me being a leader on the defense, well, on the team period, but specifically on the defense. Like it felt good to keep the team composed and come out on top. Like it was a great win for sure.
I don't remember this team going into a bye week on such an emotional high.
Yeah.
So how do you think you dealt with that and making sure you enjoyed it properly, but also kind of recalibrated and got your focus on healing up for the bye week, but also Wisconsin ahead?
Yeah, I think Coach Franklin, it starts up front. I think Coach Franklin, what did I say?
You said it starts with Coach Franklin.
Oh yeah, Coach Franklin. He preaches like 1-0 mentality every week. So we enjoyed it on Sunday. We watched the film, but then the next day or that Tuesday practice, we was on to Wisconsin. Like, you know, we move on. But obviously after the game, it was a great feeling, things like that. But yeah, we moved on to Wisconsin. That's why I sort of forgot about, you know, USC game. But yeah, we move on after that game.
How does it feel to share a win like that with a guy like Devon J. Thomas, you know, from your same area, went to the same high school?
Damn, yeah, we've been playing together for what, 6 years now? Or no, 4 or 5 years, whatever. But yeah, it feels good. He's been a big brother to me. I said that when I first came in here in high school. He was always a leader and captain for us. So it feels great to be playing with him. And then this is his last year of college football. So just trying to send him out with a bang, and all those older guys, you know, that will help me since I've been here.